Hello Island Arts Centre! How are you all doing? And welcome to this week's Storytelling Corner. My name is Ethna and I am an adventurer. I am an explorer and today I am going to tell you a story by one of my very favourite authors. And we're going to show you the images and they are by my favourite illustrator. Now some of you may know who this person is already. You may have read some of their books before. Oh, I don't know, books like The Gruffalo or The Smeds and the Smoos, which is another class book. They also did The Stickmen and they did Superworm. They did The Ugly Five. They've also done things like The Zog Range, The Highway Rat, and last but not least on this list that is not exhausted yet, Tiddler, the Storytelling Fish. Now I love Tiddler, the Storytelling Fish, because Tiddler sometimes reminds me of me. Tiddler tends to be a little bit late, ever so slightly, all of the time, and always has a very exciting reason as to why. Now, this book is written by Julia Donaldson, of course, and illustrated by Axel Scheffler. And it is produced by Alison Green Books, and we have permission today to tell this story. So check this book out and check out other ones in their range. I'm sure you have them all already and that you've been looking at them for ages. So they have loads of beautiful imagery if you look here. And this is who the story is about. This is the main man here today. This is Tiddler. So once upon a time there was a fish and his name was Tiddler. He wasn't much to look at with his plain grey scales. But Tiddler was a fish with a big imagination. He blew small bubbles, but he told tall tales. Sorry I'm late. I was riding on a seahorse. Sorry I'm late. I was flying with a ray. Sorry I'm late. I was diving with a dolphin. Tiddler told a different story every day. At 9 o'clock on Monday, Miss Skate called the register. Now look at this. That's a school of fish. Look at all the lots of different fish there. And this is Miss Skate. So, at 9 o'clock on Monday, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Rabbitfish? Yes, miss. Redfin? Yes, miss. Tiddler? Tiddler? Tiddler's late. Now where was Tiddler? Look here. Sorry I'm late. I was swimming round a shipwreck. I swam into a treasure chest and someone closed the lid. I bashed and I thrashed till a mermaid let me out again. There we are. Oh no you didn't. Oh yes I did. It's only a story, said Rabbitfish and Redfin. Just a silly story, said Dragonfish and Dab. I like Tiddler's story, said Little Johnny Dory, and he told it to his granny, who told it to a crab. At 9 o'clock on Tuesday, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Spiderfish? Yes, miss. Sunfish? Yes, miss. Tiddler? Tiddler. Tiddler's late. I'm sorry, miss. I set off really early, but on the way to school, I got captured by a squid. I wriggled and I struggled till a turtle came and rescued me. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, I did. It's only a story, said Spiderfish and Sunfish. Just a silly story, said Devilfish and Dace. I love Tiddler's story, said Little Johnny Dory, who told it to a starfish, who told it to a seal, who told it to a lobster, look at the lobster, who told it to an eel. Oh. At 9 o'clock on Wednesday, Tiddler was dawdling, dreaming up a story, his tallest story yet. Lost inside his story, he didn't see the fishing boat. Oh, look at the fishing boat coming. He didn't hear the fisherman. He didn't spot the net. Oh my goodness, look at this. And there's Tiddler coming dawdling. Meanwhile, in the schoolroom, Miss Skate called the register. Little Johnny Dory? Yes, Miss Skate. Leopard fish? Yes, Miss. Leaf fish? Yes, Miss. Tiddler? Tiddler? Tiddler's late. Uh-oh. 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? Still no Tiddler. 12 o'clock? Lunchtime? Where could he be? Where's the clock going? Far away the fishermen are hauling in their nets. Their fishing net. Oh goodness. Do you recognise this boy here at the very top? This one's just a tiddler. We'll throw it back into the sea. Well, there he goes. Look at Tiddler. So off goes Tiddler. Uh-oh. Look at all these boys. Look at all these amazing fish here. Look, they've got lights. Yeah. There's certain parts under the sea where it's so dark that they have their own way of generating lights and underneath all the water. So, Tiddler was lost in the middle of the ocean where strange lights glimmered and strange fish flew. Look at this, flying fish. He swam around in circles. He shivered in the seaweed. But then he heard a story that he knew. Tiddler rode a seahorse. Tiddler met a mermaid. Tiddler met a turtle who saved him from a squid. Tiddler found a shipwreck. Tiddler found a treasure chest. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yes, he did. Tiddler peeped out and he saw a shoal of anchovies. Excuse me, can you tell me where you heard that tale? We heard it from a shrimp, but we don't know where she heard it. And they took him to the shrimp, who said, I heard it from a whale. Now look at these tiny wee creatures. I heard it from a herring. I heard it from an eel. I heard it from a lobster. I heard it from a seal. I heard it from a starfish. I heard it from a place. The place said, just a minute, don't I recognise your face? I'm Tiddler, said Tiddler. I'm tracking down my story. The place said, I heard it from my neighbour, Granny Dory. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, still no Tiddler. Nearly home time, where could he be? Just as the fishes were finishing their lessons, in swam Tiddler at 3:30. Sorry I'm late, but I swam into a fishing net. I managed to escape and I swam away and hid. I was lost, I was scared, but a story led me home again. Oh no it didn't. Oh yes it did. It's just another story, said leopardfish and leaffish. It's just a silly story, said butterfish and blue. It isn't a story, said little Johnny Dory. And he told it to your writer friend, who wrote it down for you. Now look at this. Wow. So, that is the story of Tiddler the storytelling fish. I have to admit, Tiddler might be one of my favourite story characters. And the reason being is, maybe I recognise a little bit with it myself. Sometimes I might tell just a teeny tiny white lie, especially when I'm running a little bit late. So I hope you've enjoyed that story today. And don't forget that you can check out this book and lots of other ones by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler, because they've got lots and lots of books. And I hope that you all have been enjoying reading along at home if you have these. So take care. Bye bye.